personally for me, I wouldn't make my kids have a YouTube channel when they're still less than 18 years, just because of the ramifications and the disadvantages of that. There's actually a lot of children YouTubers that are not happy. So what is it like to be a YouTuber, a YouTube mom? Like how it really is like it's not an easy task, because some people think that, oh man, I wish I could do YouTube because I can just be sleeping and the money can be coming in. I wish that was the case. Good afternoon, everyone. We're here with the entire family. That's my husband, that's the boys. Sorry, I didn't do it on purpose. My wheelchair tripped him and he's like, "Yo, stop, don't do that, okay?" I'm sorry, Caleb. So I'm gonna be sharing with you guys how it's like in our day. This is a raw day, as how YouTube life is like. So I'm just gonna share with you. So right now we are actually about to record. My husband is about to record his finance channel. If you don't know, my husband has a finance channel where he actually talks about everything finance, and that channel is very helpful. It shows pretty much what we do in our life as finance people. I mean, to finance our lives and stuff, and from a Christian's point of view. And not only that, we also do it in a way that is like the modest living, because as we are not really seeking to be extremely rich, as long as we can provide for our families, that's kind of where our life is. And in this video, we're gonna be like sharing all those things, and I'm gonna be taking you along to show you how it's like really, like actually with kids with no help. And as you see, if you fall from the ladder, be careful, get down, baby.
No, I'm not be careful, no.
What do you mean no be careful? What do you wanna do? Yeah, if you fall, you have to see, you're gonna break your body, and you're gonna see the doctor. You wanna see a doctor?
Yes, you see doctor. Yes.
No, boys.
Can we get the head?
Yeah.
Can we get the head?
Yeah, you cannot be getting hurt. No. I still don't know what you're gonna do with little Michael, but you know what, it is what it is. I'm actually excited. If you want to check that channel, make sure that you subscribe to that channel, because I highly recommend it, because it's my husband at his element, and he usually talks from his heart, because my husband is I'd say finance person, because that's what he did, and there we share how we do everything. So make sure you check that out, and let's get into this. It's gonna be an interesting thing because Michael is awake, all the twins are here, and let's see how this is gonna go. No, close the door, we're going to be recording outside. Daddy has a best place to record. Hey. And here is our helpers here. Let's see how this is gonna go. Yes. And
Daddy!
huh?
Catch him!
You want to catch him?
Yeah, catch him!
How about you catch him? Okay.
Yeah, catch him.
How about you, Joshua? Go and catch him for me.
Grab!
That's deer.
Grab!
Go and get it. There's a deer in our yard,
Yeah.
and Joshua is telling me to go and catch it.
Yeah.
Like, seriously. You guys, these deers, they're here, they love being here. Joshua thinks he's smart. He's asking me to go and catch the deer because he's scared of the deer. So mommy should be the... And it won't come for us, right?
She might get scared and run around us.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, I think she can jump that fence.
Honey, that's being too optimistic. That fence is so long. Do you guys think that you can get your chair so you can get ready? This is the perfect background. So we're actually now getting ready to record our finance video, and that deer better not be on our case. Everyone is having a good time, and
Daddy!
it's going to be an interesting recording. But you know what?
Daddy,
It is what it is. Daddy, want Daddy to catch the deer?
Yes.
Joshua, how about you go and be the one catching the deer?
Daddy! Daddy, catch him!
It's her.
Yeah!
How do you know it's her?
She doesn't have horns.
Oh, it is. Oh, the one that has horns, a man?
Yeah.
Honey, who said that? Are you for real?
Yeah.
But with goats, it's not like that.
Is that a goat?
I'm learning something big. I guess it's not a goat. Guys, the smoke is still there. This is the sound of the trees and all the stuff. Let's hope they're not making... Look, It's actually don't mind the dirt from the twins. I'm thinking of either washing this or buying a new one.
Some of this is ash.
Yeah, it's ash causing this.
Daddy!
Okay, we're gonna get ready to record our finance video. Let's do this. Joshua, no calling daddy, okay? Mommy's recording now, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mommy, catch him.
Catch him?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll catch him after we record, okay? Okay,
Yeah,
catch her.
catch him. Catch him.
Everything is him. Even me, they'll call me him. That's what happens when you don't have a baby girl, honey. Do you think we should have a baby girl?
Someday maybe.
Someday.
Not today.
Not today. Anyways,
Is it in my power to open up your womb?
and give you a girl?
Yeah.
So yeah, we are doing this. Let's do this, honey.
So how do you buy on credit if you don't have a credit card? How do you save money if you can't get a bank account? That's a common problem with a lot of people.
I guess I can't help myself.
So how do you buy on credit if you don't have credit? How do you save money?
I'm calling cause I'm running in the stars.
Pause something.
Would you rather me leaving
Pause.
this
Look
bar?
at for water.
Me on the word who's breaking hearts. The one who's breaking
Yeah. And whether you like it or not. Okay, yeah, okay, explain. Okay, never mind.
Typically, this is very common. Everybody that I knew
Wait.
in Botswana.
Oh my goodness, this is hilarious. The deer came running, where Joshua was, and he was screaming. We had to come back in the house, by the way, because the reality of being a YouTuber, we had that nice background at the backyard, but the trees and the wind.
He wanted it.
Yes. And the deer, I mean, the trees started making so much noise that we couldn't take it. And we were like, okay, let's go back in the house. Now we are coming back to start again. This is the reality of YouTube world. Like, seriously, you have to re-record stuff. Especially this one. This one is not like my channel where you can just be freestyle like I am. I don't care. But the one for the finance, it has to be perfect because it's very professional. So that's the reality of a day in the life. As you see, my husband is here. Hey, no. As you see, the kids are playing and they want to make noise, and it's another thing that we have to stop them again from doing. And what's the reality of running multiple channels? And actually, I want my husband to make a video. I'm going to ask him to talk about the YouTube no, don't do that. The YouTube entrepreneurial mindset and how to actually start a YouTube channel, because I have a lot of followers that want to start YouTube channels. They don't know where to start. I'm going to ask him to make that kind of a video. So if these are the things that you are interested in, make sure that you subscribe to that channel, because I'm going to ask him to tell you how we do things. Because actually we have received a comment, someone sent a message from Brazil, said that they want to be a travel vlogger. How do they do it? Honey, your head is cut. How do they do it? And the reality is that it takes time. We are on our third year right now. I'm on my third year because this is my channel. But it takes time. But let me tell you, after 3 years, after 4 years, you'll be glad you started. So if you are someone that is really thinking, should I start a YouTube channel? Is it worth it? Yes, it's worth it. Would I recommend family stuff? I don't really recommend putting much of the children in the videos. Or when I say children, I mean like making it about the children. But you have to be careful of what to say. Anyways, my husband is ready. Let's get ready to start the video, and let's hope there's not gonna be distractions. That's the reality. It doesn't work the way that we want it to work, but I want to show you real life in the life of someone that does YouTube. It's very cool. No, there's no deer, baby. We're not close, and don't close. Let them go, just go outside. We'll just close after a few minutes. They won't agree to that. They won't agree to that. Let's try again. That's the reality. Welcome to YouTube world. The more kids you have, the more this becomes harder, but all at the same time, it becomes interesting. We're almost done. We are getting there. It's coming well. And wait, honey, look. YouTube moms, the reality. I mean, can they just let us finish recording? Like, but you know what? It gets the job done. Also, the fun thing is that your children are in your eyesight. Like, it doesn't work as well with little children, but I know that as they grow up, it's gonna be so easy and so much fun. So, YouTube mom, give this video a like to show you the behind the scenes. Shh.
Now talk to me about the week.
So, we're just about to finish. And Michael pulled the chair. Now my husband is going to put them outside. The problem is that that deer is causing a lot of panic outside. They think that the deer is coming back. Honey, let's finish. Come here. Let's finish. Don't go with them. Let's hope this is the last product. So, yeah. We'll sit here and explain to them what was going on. So I'm here with my son. We just finished filming our child video. It was tedious. When you have children, it doesn't always work the best way. But I love you.
I love you.
Oh, what's your name? You're Joshua. Joshua, how old are you?
I'm 4.
You're 4. Hi, Caleb. How are you doing? Come here. Come and cry. Actually, I put him on timeout because it was very, very difficult to record. I was like, okay, timeout, guys. So now I just say you can come. Oh my goodness, we just covered the chairs and it looks like today is gonna rain. We need rain because all the ashes and the fires, hopefully they'll stop. Does anyone know where these fires come from? Like, seriously, like, these fires are really, really devastating. Of course, when mommy's talking. Come to mommy. Did you fall? Hi, sir. Did you fall? Or the car refused to move? Oh, yeah? Aww. Hey. Hey, you don't go outside with the socks. Go and put on your shoes.
Hi.
Say how you doing.
Hi, doing?
Oh, the lighting is amazing. Just that it's windy. If it was not windy, I'll say, look at this lighting, guys. And there's something about the green that makes it very, very nice. Michael's car is not moving the way he wants it. That's why he's crying. Come and tell mommy. Some people like to come and say, no, get to the point. You go all through the rabbit hole. That's my whole point. If you don't want someone that doesn't go through the rabbit hole, listen to my husband in his finance channel. But for me, definitely, I like to. I mean, it's not like I like to. It's just my personality. But I just want to I want to share about YouTube as a career because a lot of people are curious. How does YouTube work? The thing is that anyone can do YouTube. Any age can do YouTube. When I say any age, personally for me, I wouldn't make my kids have a YouTube channel when they're still less than 18 years just because of the ramifications and the disadvantages of that. There's actually a lot of children YouTubers that are not happy because their parents forced them or made them do it early and they don't enjoy it. So I want them to just decide in the future, is this something that they want to pursue eventually? If it's yes, then they can go ahead and all that stuff. That's why I decided to not make the channels about them and then private every video that I feel like they'll feel like, why did you share that? So the only that I share is just the positive vibes, the family life because of all that. But any age can do it. There are actually children YouTubers that are on YouTube, but I prefer someone that is doing it when they're at a responsible age, like 18 years and older. So how does it work? The way it works is that something that I haven't shared on my channel is that it's two things. You can actually be a YouTuber even with small channel with not many views. You can do other stuff. For example, this main channel, the main thing that works for us is the YouTube ads. The YouTube ads, the way they work is that when you are watching my video and there's an ad, that means that I'm getting paid for that. It's just not much. It's a small percentage. But when we have good amount of views, let me tell you, AdSense is enough to support you. Another thing is brand deals, which I'm very picky about. Oh my goodness, that's why I'm not rich. else have you seen it this year in my channel? How many? So far, only one, and it's September. Because I'm very, very, very picky, and not only picky, I think about my reputation. Reputation is a very important thing to grow. That's why I love things that I'm already using or I love. That's why it's happening. I mean, there are ways that I could just say, oh yeah, sponsorship, oh come on my channel and I'll make more. But I feel like God is gonna strike me if I do that. I'm more scared of God than anything. So yeah, that's another way. Brand deals. Another one is Patreon or stuff like that, which I don't make anything on that. I'm probably making like $10 or $5 on Patreon and channel membership. But honestly, one thing, if I was to say I'm a mom, if someone has to say now I'm a mom and I want to start a YouTube channel and I want it to be successful, what should I do? I'll say do what you love. If you are a mom, I'll say do cleaning, do organization, do stuff that you already do in the house and share them. Like you're doing dishes, share that. You're doing something that you are very passionate about or you do every single day. I hope it's not too windy. I'll say go ahead and do that thing. And whatever you're talented with, you can share it. That's the nice thing about this job. It's very, very flexible. You can do anything under the sun. You can do the cooking. I was actually telling my mom to start a YouTube channel to make it a job. She was like, you are crazy. The amount of hate and the amount of comments you receive, I cannot take that. And speak of which, I receive some of the mean people because some people are always wondering. Let me tell you, do people want me because I'm a disabled person to just stay house and sleep and feel sorry for myself? And people that are actually jealous that I'm standing out and just like sharing my life. I'm like, shouldn't we be happy that I'm sharing a positive message that disabled people can share their lives too? Like, let me put a screenshot here and then see the amount of comments I receive. Like, seriously. So yeah, that's how it works. That's pretty much how it works. But the one thing that I love is homemaking, day in the life, because it's already what you're doing and you love it. So that's what's going on. And my husband is putting away my tripod. And I hope I shared some insight. And definitely I'll say, wake up and start a YouTube channel, especially if you're not a shy person. Even if you're a shy person, something to do. And one thing I like about it, the stuff of homemaking is something that actually is doing well. And I love that the stuff that involves kids now is not making as much, because when I say kids stuff, I mean, like, for example, talking about kids, because people are now understanding that there are actually people that go all in to just explore children. I mean, there's a thin line. There's definitely a thin line. Someone may say, well, because of sharing your kids, that means you're exploiting your children. But for me, I share stuff that I'll share to anybody, not the stuff that is personal and stuff like that. So that's why I'm not going ahead sharing anything about therapies. If I was to go to therapy, if my child was to end up needing assistance on something, I'm not sharing that. Even though sometimes I'll share, people will be like, oh no, you should actually look into speech therapy. Who said I'm not doing it? Or who said I'm doing it? Like, it's something I will not share with anybody, all those kind of things. But I can share a helpful thing that will help your child with speech and stuff like that. But if they're going to something like therapy, I'm not going to go all in to share that, because who knows that maybe my child in the future is not going to want people to know if they went to therapy. Maybe my child is not going to want to know if I was doing potty training, which a video I privated and I learned from my mistakes. Those are the kind of things that you have to be careful when you're doing this YouTube lifestyle. Hey guys, if we hear any noise, it's the noise of the fan, but I didn't have time to close the video. So this is Michael. Actually, my husband and I were planning on going out to go and eat for dinner with the boys, but instead Michael decided to go to bed, and right now it's almost 5, and I thought to myself, would it be better for him to be here and just stay sleeping, or would I rather take him while he's still sleepy, and then when you wake him up, taking him down, he's gonna be cranky. You don't want a cranky baby in the restaurant. So not that I know that he's gonna do that, but that's one thing that I was thinking. I was like, would I rather do that or would I rather do something else? So what I decided to do instead, I decided to stay home and then my husband to just go out with the boys and buy whatever they need, maybe at Walmart or something or some wherever store, and then bring the food here and then they can eat dinner here, which is probably gonna be a little late dinner. I don't like eating after 6, but today we had a very busy day because we had to make that video and my husband had to do some work. And actually today for my husband's channel we decided to find an editor so that we don't have to put a lot on us, because we already have a plate for my husband's job, for my job, and that channel and everything. So I thought, okay, let's look for an editor. So you're still looking for an editor, you found one, and hopefully they do a good job and all stuff like that. So that's what's going on. It's actually very exciting. Oh my goodness. Be prepared, guys. Look there. Look over there. That's Amazon must-haves that I just purchased. I'm still waiting for 2 or 3 more packages, and then I'm going to be sharing that video. I'm very excited. I'm very excited because this one is gonna be good, but it's just I'm still waiting for stuff that did not come at once, and that created a problem. So guys, I'm just gonna be sitting here and I'm gonna be editing this video so that I can be done, because tomorrow we have an extreme busy day. I'm actually thinking of tomorrow recording our homeschool day in the life and explain how we do things and stuff like that, and explain some of these things that, so hopefully that it will help someone, because the people that are actually looking into doing this, and it's hard. And let me say this, it is going well. I cannot wait to do that video. Tomorrow I'm planning on doing that video. I have a lot in my plate, but that's actually exciting. Anyways, because I don't want to be rambling on this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you saw what it's like to be a YouTuber, a YouTube mom, how it really is like it's not an easy task, because some people think that, oh man, I wish I could do YouTube because I can just be sleeping and the money can be coming in. I wish that was the case. When you have children, especially when you're teaching them from home and you have all these things, it's actually a lot of work. But you know what? One thing that is rewarding, that I don't want to call it a lot of work and I don't want to complain, is because I can see my kids here. I can know where my kids are at. I can know everything about that. And that's the nice thing about working from home. It's definitely a dream job for sure. I can never complain about it for sure. But it's definitely challenging. It's not just sleeping, especially if you're posting 3 videos a week. That's a lot of work. I edit my videos for me. When it comes to this channel, quote me on that. I'm not hiring any editor for this channel because I love it. It's my baby. It's my baby that my husband helped me conceive it with hard work. So I want everything of my sweat to go on this one. So anyways, guys, I talk too much, but yeah, that's what the day in the life of a YouTube mom. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you get the gist of it, and I hope if you've been thinking of starting a YouTube channel, you'll go for it, because it's so much worth it and you won't regret it in the next 3 years to 4 years to come. That's if YouTube is still existing. Bye.